Hello and welcome to my unboxing review of Warhammer Imperium Issue 35. In this issue we'll be getting the Tech Priest Engine Seer. What's to say we're also getting Build and Paint the Engine Seer. Learn more about the Age of Darkness and new faction rules. Right, let's get it unpacked. And here we are, all unpacked with a lovely dent inside. Oh, actually there's two dents. There's one massive gash on the front here and there's one just down here. I don't know if anyone else gets theirs delivered in cardboard boxes, but for me I get them delivered in like basically a black bin bag, unfortunately. So yeah, dents and scratches do happen in the magazine. It's not really the magazine you care about, it's more the miniature that you care about. Talk about the miniature when I move on to having a look at the sprue. This is the Tech Priest Engine Seer for the Adeptus Mechanicus. What year was it manufactured? Around the other side, 2014, so not that too old then. It's a lovely miniature. I already have one of these fellows. Yeah, I have one Tech Priest Engine Seer, this sprue, and I have two metal ones. I'll show you those in a second. But it comes with a 32mm base as well. But yeah, I like this miniature. I like the pose of it. I'm definitely going to customise this fella and bash him. So I'm going to show you what he looks like. This is what I made, maybe 2 years ago. Ooh, focus. No, it won't focus because my camera is naff. But yeah, essentially that's what he looks like at the end of it. Of course, you can paint him whichever way you wanted. I done in the traditional Mars colours, and I definitely need to redo the white cogs underneath just here on this cloak. That looks abhorrent. My painting has gotten a lot better in the past couple of years. So that is the plastic one looks like, which is the one you'll be getting inside the issue. Set them down there. This is the classic metal one looks like. I got two of these for very, very cheap on Games Workshop. I think they're doing like a sale a couple of years ago, and they might still be on the website, I'm not too sure, but they're full metal miniature. Yeah, quite sharp. He's supposed to have just cut into this little ball joint just here, a servo arm like what this one's got, but for the life of me I can't get the super glue to hold. I discovered recently that if you use super glue and baking powder or baking soda, it acts as a catalyst and makes it really hard quickly, so I might actually now, since I got him here, not on video obviously, try and get that servo arm attached. But yeah, there we go. So let's move on to the actual issues. Oh, the singular issue we're getting inside. So what's Ian got to say? In this issue of Imperium introduces the Tech Priest Engine Seer, the latest addition to your Adeptus Mechanicus army. A master of machines, the Engine Seer will be a valuable addition to your armies of Mars. If you're doing a lot of vehicles, then yes. This issue also introduces the Doctrine Imperatives. Oh god, I hate those. New rules for Adeptus Mechanicus force that will make them even more effective in battle. Happy hobbying from Ian. Cheers, Ian. So you don't know what Doctrine Imperatives are. They are optional buffs and debuffs you can take for Adeptus Mechanicus army during your command phase. I'm not too keen on them, so I don't take them. It's optional. It's optional. I don't take them because of a little bit annoying. This might be completely different inside this book, because I know it's beginner's guide to starting 40k, so it might be completely different. But to negate the effects of the Doctrine Imperatives, you will need a Skitarii Marshal, which again is also another cool model. Actually, I might be able to make him into one. The head is attached, you might have to clip the head off with a bunch of pliers or whatever, but might be able to actually. Interesting. I got creative juices flowing in my head right now. Right, so what we've got the Tech Priest Engine Seer here, and it shows what he's got. So he's got a servo skull, servo arm, omniscient axe, and Mechanicus pistol. Back in 8th edition and 7th edition, these were called las pistols. So you used to have the traditional pistol, what a guardsman would have, a guards sergeant would have, which is like strength 3, no AP 1 damage. I believe now 9th edition, it's like strength 4, AP 2 damage, something like that. It might be AP 1 actually. Let's have a look, see. So let's have a look, see what it says there. Silver skulls are utilised throughout the Imperium. They serve many functions. Those utilised by ancient seers are often fitted with diagnostic devices to help them repair vehicles and machinery. And the servo arm. This device contains tools and devices designed to repair vehicles and machinery. Although not primarily designed as a weapon, the servo arm's powerful motors allow it to crush enemies in the vice-like grip or bludgeon them with terrible force. And the Omniscient Axe, the signature weapon of the Adeptus Mechanicus priesthood. The Omniscient Axes are carried by tech priests of many ranks. Each of them is a wonder of Martian craftsmanship forged from only the finest materials available to mankind. And Mechanicus pistol. Tech priests wield a variety of delicately crafted pistol weapons, the majority of which fire shearing bolts of burning phosphor or lethal irradiated ammunition. So yeah, I do remember one point in 8th edition, Tech priest surviving all the attacks from the Swarm Lord. 6 of everyone will save. And is it actually... it's not this fella. I just, because on the bottom of the one that did survive, I put a little marking down here like a T. So he's on my shelf right now. But this one didn't survive, unfortunately. Of course, here naming your tech priest, naming his servo arm, naming his axe, tally tracker, battle record. Yep, like I said, if you want to, he is a character, so I'm totally fine with you naming your characters. Oh, and Styges. Styges 8, I pronounce it Styges. Styges, whatever. This used to be my forge rule in 8th edition. It's all completely changed now. If you play Admech, you might as well play Mars. So, the Magi of Styges 8 are not well trusted by their peers from the other Forge Worlds. Their cohorts have a dark reputation of dubious behaviour relating to a pursuit of acquisition of Xenos technologies, and their activities have been drawn attention of the Inquisition. So yeah, they like to hoard Xenos technology more than any other Admech Forge World. Admech are all about the machine god, the purity of the machine. These fellas are about that, but they also like to improve their stuff with Xenos weapons. So much so that in 8th edition, their rule was, if you are outside of 12 inches, you are -1 to hit any units. Because they adopt some sort of Eldari technology, -1 to hit, you know, I'm not actually here BS. Seekers after the stone. The Imperium may despise the Xenorites, but without their influence, its understanding of the substance known as necrolyth would be poor at best. It was they who established the link between the material and the awakened Necron legions, and who seek to unlock the secrets on behalf of the Imperium and the Machine God. Yeah, so what's it called again? The Necro... Where are we? What's the word again? Necrolyth. I think it was referring to Blackstone. But yeah, I like the Styges, the fact that tech priests will go to alien worlds and investigate inside tombs, crypts and all that. So much so that if you ever play the game Mechanicus on PC, like an XCOM dungeony crawler sort of thing, use cover, you use tech priests. I did my tech priest in a black cloak and red armour underneath. Well, some of them I tried to anyway, to have the Styges look. Even though I haven't painted my Admech in the Styges colours of black and red and for some reason blue trousers, I use them as Styges 8s. Graia, Crown of Miracles. The armies of Graia are almost amongst the most stubborn and indomitable to fight in the defence of the Imperium. They have a reputation of martial discipline and bravery. So we've got 2 legions in this one. Well, not legions, 2 Forge Worlds on this one. I forget now in other issues if they have other Forge Worlds. I can't quite remember right now. The Age of Darkness. So, the Horus Heresy. Oh, it's appropriate that's going on right now with, what are we now in? End of May. Coming up soon. Next month we should have Age of Darkness from Horus Heresy book coming up. A little bit of fluff about, a little bit of lore, so I should say, about the start of the Horus Heresy. I hope that actually you can read these when I actually do these videos. I hope you can actually read them. Imperial Reform, is that about after the Age of Darkness? Can't get that light on there. Heresy, Space Marines, and the Protectors. Yeah, I think it's about the Chain of Command as well. All things changed afterwards. I think the Codex Astartes all changed things as well. And the Long War, yeah, 10,000 years. So, here are your building instructions to build the Tech Priest engine seer. So 2 sub-assemblies if you want to go that route. How many parts does he have? He has a total of 7, I believe. Yes, 7 parts, so including the first bit. Yep, so he's got 7 parts. That's not too bad then at all. The machine is my template. Each one a sacred shrine. I name each piston blessed and every gear divine. Oh, okay. Painting tutorial, corn red. Of course, you paint whichever colours you want to as well. Simple, straightforward. Oh, corn red. I didn't mind Mephiston red. Stream of pink as well. Yeah, all quite straightforward. That's what it should look like at the end. Attempt to do the cogs around the cloak if you so dare. I did, and it didn't turn out that well. Doctrine Imperatives, and by the quick glance it is exactly the same as what you get inside the 9th edition. So what it says here, does it say exactly as it is in the codex? No, it's ever so slightly different. If there's a Doctrina Assembler, i.e. Tech Priest, Engine Seer, Dominus, Manipulus. Select Doctrine Imperatives, not really reaches your army to do so. End of the battle round, Doctrine Imperatives active for your army. So, how these work? You choose a Doctrina Imperative in your command phase, or the start of the battle round, I should say, actually, and then you get a positive and a negative effect. So, you choose any orders that you desire. So, the first one, Protector Imperative, improve the ballistic skill of models by 1, reduce the weapon skill by 1. Conqueror Imperative, improve the weapon skill by 1 and reduce the ballistic skill by 1. Catching on now, you're seeing. Aggressor Imperative, improve the move characteristics by 3 inches, reduce the save characteristic by 1. And Bulwark Imperative, the exact same opposite, increase the save characteristics by 1, no better than 2 up because you can't, and reduce movement characteristics on models in the unit by 3 inches. So yeah, this is the Tech Priest Data Suite, or Tech Priest Engine Seer, it should be. Doctrine Assembler lit up there. So if you take one of these fellas in your army and your Dominus, which you had a couple issues ago, you can choose these imperatives. I don't like using them in 9th edition, except you've got a marshal nearby to say, oi, yeah, you. Don't suffer from the bad thing, alright? Okay? Right. So that does, you can pick one unit and they don't suffer the negative effect to the Doctrine Imperatives. It's an army-wide rule, only for your Scutari stuff, not your Cult Mechanicus stuff. Yeah. 9th edition AdMech is very complicated to play. I actually went over last night because I realised I'll be getting this issue very, very soon. I went over the Codex recently, well, last night actually, and my mind was just boggled. I shouldn't have done that at 12 o'clock at night because I just could not sleep. I was just numbers and facts and BS running through my skull. I'd make it quite hard to play 9th edition, I'm just telling you right now on the spot. Tutorial, telling you how to do the Doctrine Imperatives against a Canoptic Spider using your Tech Priest Dominus and your Scutari Rangers as well. So yeah, and there's a data sheet for the Tech Priest Engine Seer. Yep, exactly the same. Ah, shrink 4 AP2 1 damage from the Mechanicus pistol. Yep, exactly the same as the Codex. Brilliant. At least it's there, you know, you can refer to it. And oh, tutorial into the shooting phase now. This is taken directly from the core rulebook as well. And there's like a new scenario coming up here now, so what units to use. And there's, oh, it's the actual mission as well. Oh, so the actual mission you can play. Of course, you have to have set models. You have to take an Overlord, have to take a Tech Master, have to take 10 Warriors, have to take a, like it says, Ultramarines, Tech Priest Dominus, Tech Priest Engine Seer, 10 Scutari Rangers. Ian, what you doing? Come on, surely there should be Adeptus Mechanicus on there. Mars, whatever. Imagine that now. Blue AdMech units. I shudder at the thought. So that's the end of this issue. In issue 36 we'll be getting a single Tomb Blade, and issue 37 we'll be getting some new scenery. What the heck are they called? Doesn't say. It doesn't say on the page right now. It says new scenery. On the book here doesn't exactly say what these fellas are. Let's just call them pipework for now. But yeah, join me in issue 36. Thanks for watching.